coffee shipment lands this afternoon. Okay, well, I'll just, I'll check it out. And then I'm going to call you back and tell you how I want to handle it. Okay, Bernie? All right, thanks a lot.
Hey, you don't have to leave right this second, do you?
No, I have a little time.
Good, let's go upstairs.
Okay, first, I want you to tell me what's going on with you. You quit a job you really liked. I'm still not sure why.
I told you I changed my mind about working for your grandfather.
Because of me, which doesn't make sense.
Sure it does. Jason, I decided that I don't want to spend my entire career being manipulated by your grandfather because I might end up having your baby.
Yeah, it's understandable, but you really liked the job and you were learning from Edward, right?
Yeah, of course. I was learning from Edward, but all Edward wants is for you to be the heir of YOQ, and he knows that that's not possible, so give it to your child. And what's the next best thing? That's the only reason why I was hired, because I, again, might have your baby. As long as I'm working for Edward, it's going to be about you. And I want to be accepted. I want to know that I bring something to the table. And, Jason, Here I go, I'm lecturing you again. I'm sorry.
You seem a little tense. I just get the feeling there's something going on.
No, I'm fine. Jason.
Hey.
Hey, what are you doing here?
It's one of our ships out there we've been having a problem with. I just need to take a look at it.
Oh. Well, don't let me distract you.
No, I've seen what I need to. What are you doing out here?
Just thinking. It's sad that they tore that old bridge down.
Yeah, I know. The city said it was some kind of safety hazard. Originally it was a private estate. It was never meant for all the use it got.
I like that it was in the middle of nowhere.
Me too. You remember the night I gave you the boxing lesson?
Just in case I needed to blow off some steam by getting in a bar fight at Jake's. Too bad that's not an option now.
You feel like getting into a bar fight?
Well, I feel trapped in the situation that I've created. I know it's not my fault that Lucky got addicted to pills, but all the choices I made surrounding that are my responsibility. Like the choice to turn to you, and the choice not to tell Lucky about our night, the choice to end my marriage. Lucky and I have been together for so many years. He can't let go of it, and I can't seem to bring myself to tell him the very thing that would make him.
You know, I'd like to help, even if it's just by listening.
Okay, maybe it would help if I said it out loud. Maxie was never pregnant, which means she obviously lied about her miscarriage too. I thought something was up, and when I found proof, I went to tell Lucky, but then she told him herself.
How did Lucky take it?
He's pretty upset. Mostly he feels like a fool, which concerns me because I don't want him to feel tempted to go back to pills. So I bought him dinner at Kelly's, and I stayed with him to be supportive. But now he's asked me out on a date, and I just feel like if I turn him down, then maybe
Do you think it's your responsibility to save Lucky?
Maybe. I don't know. What would you do if you could save someone you love just by being with them? That night that Lucky got hurt trying to save me, there had been two Luckys. The one I married, the boy I fell in love with, the boy who saved me and healed me, and one I owe my life to, and my sanity and my heart. And then the other Lucky is the one on drugs, the one who lies and is unfaithful to me, and unfortunately he loves those pills way more than he loves me, which is really scary. And he upsets and he confuses Cameron. I just feel like it's better to not have a father at all than to have someone like that around. And the only thing that separates the two Luckys is a bottle of pills.
Okay, what if Lucky can stay off the pills?
The program says that I have no effect on whether he uses or not. But I know him. I know that if I were to take him back as my husband and as a father to my children, then he would have a better chance at staying in recovery. So do I owe him that chance? For all the years we've been together?
When you love someone, their happiness matters more than your own. And it is tempting to make choices for them, to play God, and to convince yourself that you're doing it for their own good.
But is that so wrong?
I don't know. If you look at it, it means that you don't trust the other person to make their own choices. And without trust, love does not last. For what it's worth, if you want to love Lucky again, I just think you need to find a way to trust him.
I'm not even Catholic, but there's no one else I can talk to. I'm pregnant, and my husband and I are separated. He's turning around his life for this baby, except the baby isn't his, and I don't know if I should tell him or the real father the truth.
How can I help you?
Jason? Hey, I heard you come in. I wanted to take the test before you got home in case it's wrong, but there's a chance I may be pregnant. My husband was unfaithful to me. In our home, in our bed. He was addicted to pills, and I believed my marriage was over. I spent the night with another man and an old friend of mine. And the next morning, my husband checked himself into rehab and promised to get clean. So I stayed quiet for his sake. I want to tell the truth. I want to be honest. I want to believe that he's strong enough to hear it and that he won't be tempted to go back to using drugs. Or maybe it's just an excuse. Maybe I'm afraid of the baby's real father knowing because he has a life of his own and a woman that he loves. And I wouldn't want him to give up his life or this woman for me and the baby because I wouldn't want him tied down to me for the wrong reasons. So I guess Jason can never know that this baby is his. And he will never know that I love him.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next General Hospital.
On the next General Hospital.
This is my last one. It is my last one, isn't it?
You are going to help me get my daughter back. Tina?
Well, we will just see about that.
If you're being nice to the man so that he'll stay clean, you're not doing him any favors.